Next Yu-Gi-Oh deck to show to YouTube Elemental Heroes. Here we go. Alright, I run 2 Wabakus for protection, Toronto for Destroyer, Hero Signal when they attack the monster. I can get a level 4 or lower when it's sent to the graveyard, and Elemental Hero. Mostly who I get is Woodsman or Stratos, or any kind of Elemental Hero. If I get Necroshade in my hand during that turn, I usually just offer to set it so it could be in the graveyard, you know, for summon of a stronger Elemental Hero. I guess, but that's just me. Call the Haunted, bring back a monster for fusion summoning, or pretty much Stratos or Woodsman to get these two. Cool looking Polymerization. Fuse from the hand and the field. Miracle Fusion. Fuse from the field and the graveyard, but they get removed, not sent to the graveyard like Polymerization. Fifth Hope. Get 5 Elemental Heroes from your graveyard, add them to the deck. Reshuffle and draw 2 cards, like a Pot of Avarice. Only if you draw this into the only card in your hand and the field, you get to draw 3 cards. Extra bonus. Monster Reborn, bring back a monster. Unbanned card. It's no longer banned, so that's awesome. You can use your opponent's graveyard as well if you wanted to. Get help for synchro summoning. Well, I do have a synchro deck, but I'm going to make a redo of it. Lightning Vortex. Give up a card to destroy all your face-up opponent's monsters. Righteous Justice. Heavy Storm is now banned, so this card would be really helpful. Didn't really matter to me. I still had this back then when Heavy Storm was not banned. I wonder how long it's going to last. I think it's not going to last too long. I think in March it's going to come back, I think. And Monster Reborn or Dark Hole might be banned again. Oh well. Yeah, Righteous Justice. Number Elemental Heroes you have, you can destroy your opponent's spell and trap cards. Well, it counts for both, but you don't want to do that. Well, I guess there's some strategy. Shrink, decrease the original half of the opponent's monster's attack. Oversoul, you bring back a normal monster back from the graveyard. Elemental Hero, Sword, protection for 3 turns. Smash, in ground, Dark Hole, another unbanned card, destroy all monsters. Future Fusion, let's see, Future Fusion, Fusion material monsters from the deck get sent to the graveyard, and 2 of your standby phases, it gets summoned. Normally, if I use Future Fusion, I would try to get rid of Necroshades in the graveyard. Get Necroshade in the graveyard. Sometimes he could be a dead draw. Well, scratch that. Anything could be a dead draw, really. Emergency Call, get an Elemental Hero, any kind. You know. Blade Edge, does piercing damage. 2 of them. 2 Sparkmans. 2 Elemental Hero Burst Sinistress. 1 Elemental Hero Clayman. Cyber Dragons just throw in for the heck of it. I like him. You can always use a Cyber Dragon. King of the Swamp counts as a fusion material for Polymerization and Miracle Fusion, and you can send it to the graveyard to get a Polymerization. I normally do it with Shiny Flare Wingman. Fuse Sparkman to King of the Swamp, because sometimes you can't get the Flame Wingman and Sparkman. I have done it before, but it's much easier doing it that way. Stratos, summon him, or special summon him, you get an Elemental Hero. Or Evil Hero or Destiny Hero is included, but this is Elemental Heroes. So, and then second effect, if you summon him, besides himself, I believe. Oh, no. Destroy spell or trap cards in the field up to the number of Elemental Heroes. Oh, not counting this card. Yes, it's not that. Elemental Heroes, or Evil Heroes and Destiny Heroes, but as I said, I run Elemental Heroes. Prisma, it could come in handy in case you don't have to buy fusion materials. Just show a fusion monster and send it to the graveyard. Normally, you can guess, I want to get rid of Necroshade. But I only have one, so it's not a problem. I probably pronounced this wrong. Rottweiler. Rockweiler. Destroy in battle. You get a Polymerization Elemental Hero. Breaker's throwing for the heck of it. It's still good. Summon. Get a spell counter, and it can destroy your opponent's spell card trap by getting rid of it. Elemental Hero Necroshade, I have mentioned before. Facing in the graveyard, you can automatically summon an elemental hero that costs a tribute, like Blade Edge. Elemental Hero Avian. Here's the second one. 2 Elemental Hero Woodsman. During my standby phase, I get a Polymerization from the deck or the graveyard. You're probably going to need one of these for an Elemental Hero deck, Morphic Jar, because it can cost your own hand with the Polymerization thing. Plus, it's always happy to have a Morphic Jar in the deck. It really does come in handy. Both players draw 5 cards. Wild Heart, can't affect them with traps. Sanigan, just you get destroyed, you get a 1500 lower, Elemental Hero, Morphic Jar, King of the Swamp, or any kind. Bowman, I normally use him for, I never get to use his ability, so I pretty much just use him in the fusion deck for Absolute Elemental Hero Absolute Zero. And now, my fusions. Elemental Hero Shining Flare Wingman. When he destroys a monster, he gains 300 attack for every Elemental Hero in the graveyard. And when he destroys a monster, you can inflict damage equal to that monster's attack. Elemental Hero Wild Edge, destroy. Attacks all monsters. Steam, Elemental Hero Steam Healer. When it destroys a monster by battle, you gain life points equal to its attack. Not one of my favorite Elemental Heroes to summon. I don't even summon him hardly. But he's okay. Wild Wingman, give up a card and destroy a spell and trap your opponent controls. Flame Wingman. When it destroys a monster, you get to collect damage equal to the attack of that monster. When sent to the graveyard, it has to be sent to the graveyard first. Oh, and plus he must survive. And Elemental Hero Shining Phoenix Enforcer. Can't be destroyed by battle. And you can't, and he gains 300 for every Elemental Hero. Elemental Hero Plasma Vice, 2 of them. Blade's Sparkman Fusion. Why did I even tell you that? Anyways, give up a card. He can destroy a monster, and when he attacks, he does piercing damage. I like summoning this guy. He is awesome. Necro Shaman destroys a monster when he's summoned, and you can bring back a monster in the graveyard in which position you desire. Elemental Hero Darkbright. He goes defense when he attacks, but he does piercing damage. Plus, when he's destroyed, you can destroy one monster your opponent controls. Yep. Mariner, Elemental Hero Mariner. I don't normally summon that guy anymore. Well, I can if I wanted to, in case I have lower than 1400. If I have any face down spell cards, I can attack directly. That's easy. Phoenix Enforcer can't be destroyed by battle. Tempest, Elemental Hero Tempest, give up a card so a monster can't be destroyed in battle. I believe that's it, or does that something else? Nope, we're good. And Elemental Hero Thunder Giants, give up a card, destroy one face-up monster your opponent controls. And here's the best, one of the best out of the Elemental Heroes. Elemental Hero Absolute Zero. You get him by fusion of Elemental Hero, Destiny Hero, or Evil Hero monster plus a water monster. I'd rather use King of the Swamp as a water or Bubble Man than any Elemental and plus an Elemental Hero I desire. Necroshade perhaps, for an example. Any kind. And when he's removed from the field, I can destroy all the opponent's monsters. Any position as well, so that's good. Alright, YouTube. My camera fell. Okay, this is my Elemental Hero deck. I will see you guys around. Bye bye.